Hello, I'm President Obama.
No, listen here. That's the best I can do. I can do a little bit here and there. I can't do like a full sentence of it. I can't do that much.
On the couch like damn, what a slam. Bring this back to you, grouches. My crew just might roll on you like TP.
Hey guys, welcome back to Lost Legend TV. We are Ready MC. I'm Ray.
I'm James.
Bloody Disgusting released an article I want to discuss. This is Robert Englund's own script about a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
It was going to be called Freddy's Funhouse.
Yeah.
And apparently he was going to base it around Tina's sister.
Mm-hmm. Evidently, the whole idea, like you said, Tina's sister, and it's supposed to be the original house, but kind of booby-trapped in the dream world. It sounds pretty interesting. I'm not a real big fan of the title.
No, but it does sound interesting. Like, it could have been something. Of course, it didn't get made because Wes Craven came along and he wrote Dream Warriors. So, I mean, can't really knock that, you know what I mean?
I really like Dream Warriors. I think most people who are fans of the franchise do like the Dream Warriors.
It's at least in everybody's top three.
I would only hope that would be in your top three.
It should be.
After that, just...
like right behind like Freddy's Dead or...
Yeah. But I'm going to quote some of the things that the article say. Robert Englund, in the downtime between Nightmare 2 and Nightmare 3, just before the third movie was finally gearing up to enter production, in which he broke down his own rejected treatment for the sequel. Like you said, that title was A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Freddy's Funhouse. And I still don't like that name. I would have just probably did A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. To quote Robert Englund here, began with the treatment with the sister being away at school and having horrible dreams about the specific carnage that happened to her sister. It bothers her so much she decides to find out the truth about this whole thing.
Yeah. And then it also, I know also later on it says that he wanted it to base some of it around him as it was only based around him being the Springwood / like Freddy Krueger. He wanted it to be where Tina's sister was looking through like archives and stuff to find out what happened in like the first movie and the second movie, and then she would see like a newspaper clipping of Freddy in front of a courthouse with his lawyer after he just got off of the first case, and basically kind of make it seem like give you like an idea of what Freddy was like as the killer, like before he became. You know,
yeah, they're going to try to explore the backstory a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what he was wanting. That's what he was explaining to do, expecting to do. Like again, he couldn't do it just because Wes came through and did it. Also, he said one of the biggest reasons why he couldn't do it is because he didn't actually have an ending.
Yeah,
like he couldn't think of a good ending for it, and I think he just kind of like gave them something, and they said they liked it, but not enough for them to fully pursue it.
I can only imagine, just like basically every other horror movie, Tina's sister would probably survive. I do like to throw back to the first one with Tina's sister, going back to the original and building off of that. I like the way Robert Englund tried to bring in the backstory this way instead of the way they did in Freddy's Dead, you know? It would have been, I feel like, a whole lot better because you only really see the backstory explored and Robert Englund playing Freddy before he was all burnt up and crisp bacon. You really only see that in Freddy's Dead, Freddy vs. Jason, and the first pilot episode of Freddy's Nightmares.
Also, you see it for a little bit in the remake.
Yeah, the remake. I think the idea is interesting. I think I like it. I think it would have went a completely different direction than the franchise would have. Mm-hmm. But I still think it would have been fun. I think Robert Englund probably would have kept the dark side of Freddy a little bit
from
more.
Like 1 and 2.
Yeah, but overall, I thought it was cool, and I haven't seen anybody cover this article, and it's not new. It came out like last year. But I haven't seen anybody that I watched or anything like that cover it, so I wanted to...
Yeah, to go over it. I feel that.
Go over it.
Like I said, it probably would have been an interesting movie.
Do you think he would have brought Nancy back for this one, or
I think he would have. Like, I don't think she would have been like the opening act though. Like, she wouldn't have been the beginning. She'd have been at the end.
at least a cameo maybe?
No, I feel like she'd probably come in.
Small part, at least?
Yeah, like she would have came in towards the end and basically helped. Hell, they might have even killed her off like they did in Dream Warriors. I'm sure she'd have been a part of it regardless, because Nancy was, is one of the biggest heroines from any horror franchise.
Yeah.
Behind,
Laurie Strode.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that. She's definitely up there when you talk about survivors from like a horror franchise.
Yeah, because I feel like if this would have happened, the first thing people would have asked, where's Nancy? Mm-hmm. If you're going to go back to your original story, you got to at least point a finger about what happened or where she's at now, I think. Or you're going to be blindsided. Bring her back, go full circle, have a pretty good ending, build from there, or end it there. Nobody wants a franchise to end, but, I mean...
As long as it's good, no matter what, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, Scream, they did 4 movies. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't really want them to make another one, especially not with Wes not being alive anymore.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make any sense to me. But, yeah, after a while, it's hard to keep getting new ideas coming, keep it fresh and different. Like, if you look at the Friday the 13th series, after the 4th one, you know what I mean? They came up with a new, fresh idea with it not being actually Jason. And then the 6th one, I was like, well, we're going to go back to where he was, but we're going to bring it back to life. And it was it's like they kept coming up with ideas, but it was hard to keep it going where it wasn't just ridiculous.
Yeah, and like the films were pretty good, but the ideas just kind of stupid.
Yeah.
The telekinesis, Jason in space, Jason going to New York. I love Kane Hodder in those movies, but they kind of lack a good plot.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. Make sure you like and comment anything that you want us to look at, review, react, anything. But until next time, we will see y'all. Deuces.
Adios.